It's Madden NFL 24, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. He's been a target machine each week, 5th in the league in receptions. It's the Ravens and the Pats, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the ball. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Robinson with another carry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now Ritter. And that will be incomplete.
I like the confidence of having played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week. 18 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you measure numbers for the guys that carry the football, it's not just the yardage. How many times do they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone? And now that he has 15 for the year, everyone gets to celebrate, starting with his offensive line.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They'll set up a throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now it's Watson. Short throw. He's got Kraft. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Watson off play action. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. They'll run with Gibbs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Back to throw, Watson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Watson's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw on second is Watson. This one caught by Kittle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. 3.5 to go, first quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Back to throw, Ritter. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Ritter off the play fake. And that is incomplete. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not going to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
From the 50, it's Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. You look at this Patriots defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 17-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ritter back to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Vita Vea racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. We're going to call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Watson. Six yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Again, it's Watson. This ball caught by Mechie. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Gibbs will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
It means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people and power his way forward.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On first down, Watson. This will be complete to Mechie. And he's taken down inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Watson on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. George Kittle with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Ritter now. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Second down and a run by Robinson. And a short pickup here as they're going to cross the 10 to the 11-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Ritter. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Watson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Now it's Watson. Connects with Kittle underneath. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, here's Gibbs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. It's a pickup of 6. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard. Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Ravens are pouring it on. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing. And, you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it because if we stay here and do this, we're going to have a lot to fill in the second half. There's still another half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. New England trying to get to place on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives. So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. On first down, Ritter. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw taken in by Evans here. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Here's Ritter. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. On the return, Trey Tucker. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense heading back out. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. Trevor Lawrence has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Dak Prescott has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. De'Ami Brown, a touchdown reception. We just watched a strong first half from quarterback Deshaun Watson. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. But it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Watson. Connects with Kittle underneath. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Gibbs straight ahead. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On first down, it's Watson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And down inside the 15 he goes. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Aaron Donald able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball, and they say the ball looks bigger when it's approaching the plate and they're smacking it around. I think for him, the windows to throw into are wide open. Doesn't matter whether they're tight or not. He feels like it's wide open, puts it in there. 4 touchdown passes. He thinks he's going to throw a whole lot more before this one's over.
Watson's throw caught by Pierce. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Watson now to throw. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens have got it on cruise control. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing just about on his own goal line. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Watson off play action. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. From the red zone now, Watson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd
Now Watson steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Back now here on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And now out come the Patriots.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter to throw it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Patriot first down.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46.
Back to throw, Ritter. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, New England.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
He's going to air one out. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Ritter.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
2nd and 5 at the Ravens 8-yard line.
Ritter back to throw.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding, we can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch your team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. He got 29 yards that time.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
On the give, here's Gibbs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side.